a dream.
Hi, welcome to Dish with Trish and welcome to my kitchen. Today I thought I'd show you how to make a wonderful strawberry shortcake that is gluten-free, it's healthy, it's simple to make, and most of all, you just need a bag of strawberries and a couple of other ingredients, and then you'll need one gluten-free cake mix. Now I usually use a Bob's Mill cake mix. You can also use Betty Crocker cake mix. Bob's Mill cake mix is $1.99 and Betty Crocker is $2.99. So it's up to you. If you can find the Bob's Mill, it's a better deal. If not, Betty Crocker works also. I do buy her sometimes when I can't find the Bob's Mill. Next thing we'll do is add our 16-ounce bag of frozen strawberries to Dutch oven. And if you don't have a Dutch oven, you can also just use a regular pot. Frozen, throw them in. Just let those cook down. And once they cook down, then we're going to be adding a couple of other ingredients. We'll be adding in 1 tablespoon of our lemon juice, 1/8 of a cup of sugar, and I always try to keep it light on the sugar. I don't like to have a lot of sugar in my recipes. I do the best I can with trying to cut the sugar down as much as possible. That being said, I'd like to use a couple tablespoons of our organic agave with the sugar, just to take the place of some of the sugar so that we're not using all granulated sugar, which is really not good for us. Sugar, by the way, is one of those foods that actually gives us no type of nutrients at all in it. So it's really not necessary, and the only thing it really does for us is create dental problems, weight problems, things like that. Another thing we'll be using is whip topping, Cool Whip, squirt stuff, whatever you've got. We'll also be using 1 vanilla gluten-free cake mix to bake some little cupcakes that we'll be using as our biscuit type thing for this recipe. And I actually have about 15, but I only have this many out because there's only going to be 3 people that we're serving this to. If I have all 15 of my gluten-free muffins, there will be none left in about a half hour. We don't want to overdo it with our bread around here, so we're just having 8 cupcakes here for 3 people, so that should be plenty. We don't need a total of 15. Now I already started boiling down my strawberry before I even turned my video camera on, and as you can see, they're just cooking down lovely. You can also use fresh strawberries. Those also cook down well too. But we are in January here, and strawberries are not that easy to find, and the ones that you do find are expensive. So I tend to just buy the ones that are already pre-packaged in the frozen section, and they work great. The other thing about it is they're frozen, and you can use them when you want to. If you're buying fresh, you've got to use them up within so many days, or of course, you know, they'll be rotten. I think this is about ready to go, so we're going to turn off our stove and pop in our ingredients. In goes our lemon juice, our sugar, and 2 tablespoons of agave nectar. And that sugar actually is about maybe 3 tablespoons at the most. So it's up to you on how much sugar you want to add. Now we'll stir. Our strawberries are all cooked up. We have our lemon juice in here. We have our sugar in here and some agave in here. And I have my muffins sitting over here ready to go. I've diced up 1 muffin into quarters, and I've placed it in this little dessert dish. And now we're going to try it out. Oh, and by the way, when you're making the strawberry concoction, you want to make sure that you kind of take your ladle or whatever you're using and smash up the berries so that they're real smashed up, just like this. Take a little bit out, just top it on. This reminds me of strawberry syrup that they put on banana splits. It's really good. Okay, there we have that, and then we're going to top it off with some Cool Whip, whipped cream, whatever you have. Can't wait to try this. Okay. Now all we need to do is give this a taste test. Looks really good. Waiting to try this. You might want to let your strawberries cool off just a little bit too, because they were a little bit too warm. I didn't want them to melt my whipped topping, so that's why I had to wait a little bit. This is really yummy. You're really going to like it. Go ahead and give it your best shot and enjoy it.
I had a dream. I will trust in you, Lord, let me not be ashamed. You are my light and my salvation, healing rain. You're the strength of my life.